Hey everyone. Okay, so we're going to be doing something a little different, but I want to try it and see what you guys think, see if you guys like it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a choice board and I'm going to show it to you here in just a second. And you have all week to do it. There's 5 assignments that you're required to do, but out of, I think there's 9 or 10, you just have to do 5. So you get to pick which ones that you do. That's why it's called a choice board. So let me go ahead and show you. Let's see here. Present entire screen. Okay. So this is what it looks like. We are officially on the Great Depression and the New Deal. I'm wearing my FDR earrings because he's my favorite president, and he was president during the Great Depression and the New Deal. So what you're going to be doing is, this is the directions, and this is what the choice board looks like. Okay. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9 assignments that you get to pick from. You only have to do 5. Okay. Number 9, block number 9, is not optional. You have to do the key terms. You absolutely have to. Okay. So when you click on this, it's going to take you to the key terms, and you only have to do 1 through 17. Okay, for this assignment. If you notice, the rest of these, 18 through 34, these are your World War II key terms, which we're going to get to next week. But just do 1 through 17. Okay, these right here. These are going to explain to you why the Great Depression happened, what FDR did about it, and that's going to be called his New Deal. Okay, so you have to do this one. Block number 9 is not optional. Okay, so that being said, you have to pick 4 other ones. Okay, you can watch a crash course. Okay, now this crash course is on Edpuzzle. So as you're watching the video, it's going to ask you questions. In order for this one to count, you have to make a 75% on that crash course. Okay. This one, read the article and answer the questions of FDR's court packing plan. So this is just a little worksheet. We would have done this in class. And this one's cool because this political cartoon was actually drawn by Dr. Seuss. Okay. Now, if you see this highlighted part right here that says you will need to make a copy of the Google Doc, okay? You will need to make a copy of the Google Doc. You have to, because if you start typing on that, then it's going to give the answers for somebody else, and then it's just a big hot mess, and everybody's going to be typing on the same one. So what you'll do is, if you see this little highlighted part that says that, you're going to go to the assignment, and if this looks like something that you want to do, you're going to go to File, Make a Copy, and then just rename it. Put your last name instead of copy of FDR's court packing plan, put your last name, right? Then hit OK. Then it's going to pull up a tab, and then this is going to be the one that you're going to answer the questions on. Okay, I know it's a little confusing, but this is just where we're at this point. Okay, so that's how you're going to do this. Okay. You've got read and create. So you've got the Great Depression Interactive Notebook. This is like the interactive notebooks that we do in class. So if you want to do that, you can do this one. This one, you've got articles on Khan Academy. These are very short articles, and then you just have to answer the questions at the bottom. In order to get to these articles, you have to link up here on this link, and then it will automatically put you into my classroom, and the articles are already there for you if you want that one. Listen, this one is one of my favorites. That's why I put the little stars on my favorite ones. This is also an assignment we would have done in class. Listen to FDR's first fireside chat on the banking crisis. So I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Trump has been holding like a briefing almost every day, if not twice a day. And FDR did that too, but because we didn't have TV yet, he did his briefings, if you will, through the radio. And he is extremely popular for these little radio chats, and they're called fireside chats. So kind of think of them as a podcast almost. He explains what happened to the banks here when they crashed, and it's only about 8 minutes, I believe, maybe 6 minutes. And then you just answer the questions on the Google Doc. And to get to the video, you have to click on the Google Doc, okay? Because it's linked in here. Me and Miss Meyer worked really, really hard on this, so you can listen to it right here. Okay, and then, whoops, see, takes you to C-SPAN. And then it's got his first fireside chat. And then it's got the transcript of what he was saying here too. So, back in the day, if you hear FDR, if you hear Kennedy, they've got very different sounding voices. Just they kind of got that old kind of sound to them. So if you have a hard time understanding him, you can read this transcript here. And that's it. And again, they're both, Kennedy is from Boston, FDR is from New York. So, Lord help them, they do have Yankee accents. This one's cool. I love this one. Watch number 6. It's got a little star. Watch this PBS video clip number 1 and number 2 on Edpuzzle. And again, you have to make a 75% for the activity to count. I would have showed you these videos in class because it's about the Dust Bowl. And it's insane how crazy it is for those people living in the Midwest. So, and this has got like real footage. Kind of think of a tornado, but all dust. I mean, it was suffocating. People's homes were destroyed. People were like just living, like their countertops would have like dust on it. This is very interesting. Number 6. I would definitely suggest that one. Number 7, this is a podcast on the New Deal. So the Great Depression happens. FDR creates a program called the New Deal, and that's how he is going to try to fix the Great Depression. And it's got a podcast, and then you just have to write a little 1 to 2 paragraph summary in your own words about what that podcast is saying. So this is pretty cool too. This one, if you are into photography or you like, Instagram or things with pictures, this one is for you. It's got some of the coolest pictures from the Great Depression. So if you go to this Google Doc, it will take you to these questions, but to answer these questions, you have to click on this CNN article and this NPR radio excerpt. Listen to both of these and read this article. This article has pictures. This is the most famous picture from the Depression. By far one of the coolest activities. I love this little activity. I think it's so cool because you can apply it to what's happening today with the COVID crisis. So, okay. And then of course, 9 is not optional. Okay. So what's going to happen is you're going to have your own little choice board. This is going to be your own. Okay. You're going to come down here to the last slide and you're going to tell me the 4 that you pick. So if you want to do the, the listen and read box 8, then you're going to do box number 8. Okay. And if you choose to read box number 4, box number 6, and then of course box, I don't know, number 1. Okay. So say if these are the ones that you choose to do, you're going to type these in here. Okay. And you're going to click on turn in. But this is the big part right here that I need to explain to you. Okay. If you decide to do this and you went and you did make a copy, remember You replace that and put your last name. This is going to be in your drive now, okay? So what you need to do is you need to go back to this assignment. Now I'm in teacher mode, so you can't see it. But what you need to do is you need to go to your assignment, turn in the Google Slides, but then you also need to attach all of the documents for these that are applicable to that, okay? So like if you did this one, fireside chat, then you need to go here and attach the fireside chat. Otherwise, if you tell me that you did this box and you didn't attach it or share it with me, I can't see it, so I can't grade it, okay? So make sure you're attaching it or you're hitting this little share button and you're copying in my email, okay? So I think that's it. These are the written directions. If you don't want to listen to me, I miss you guys though. There's that. And then I put some little tid tats in there. And then do this, sign in or turn in, and then attach the assignments, and then you're good to go. And I think that's it. So, okay, I'm done. Bye, guys.